So let's dive into mocking now. And for this, I want to focus on the HTTP JS file first. In that file here, we have the send data request function. And this function clearly sends an HTTP request by using the fetch function. Now, the fetch function, in case you don't know, is a globally available function that is made available by the browser. So it's a browser API. It is available in JavaScript in the browser out of the box. Also in modern versions of Node.js, but it was first available in the browser, and it is often used in the browser to send HTTP requests. Now, this course is not about learning JavaScript, so I'm not going to explain what exactly this function does in detail. All you need to know is that it sends a request to a backend API. In this case, to a dummy API, which doesn't really exist, but it could be sending this, of course, to a real backend API, to a real site that's out there in the web. And now with that, we have a problem that's similar to what we had in the previous course section with the file system. Very often, you want to avoid that a real request is sent. Because if a real request is sent to the backend, and especially if it's something like a post request, then something might get changed in a database on some other server out there in the world. And you typically don't want your tests to change something permanently. So therefore, often you don't want to send real requests, also because this will slow down your tests and it might take up bandwidth if you have a lot of tests and they all send different requests. It might also start hammering your backend API with all your tests because you have all those extra unnecessary requests reaching the backend API. So we have various reasons why we don't want to send requests, and hence this is another great use case for mocking, because with that we can get rid of that request and instead focus on the core logic we want to test again.